On Monday, my father passed away. My father transitioned from this earth on Monday. And though well-meaning, as I would imagine, many people would love to offer condolences. And though they are well-meaning, I am requesting that you do not send your condolences. That's not my request, though. That's one of my requests, but that's not the main request. My primary request is that, as opposed to you issuing your condolences, that I have your commitment. I'm looking for your commitment, not your condolences. This video is for every man who is a leader, a husband, a father, like a man who is holding the weight of his family, who is driving his business, who is like striving to create a new paradigm in his family and everything that's happening in his world. And if you are a woman watching this, this is for you to be in witness, and you can share this with the man in your life, or get the download from it just directly from me. You know, my father, he died alone. I don't know who was in his room when he passed away, but my father died alone. And what I mean by alone is that my father died with a severe case of self-isolation. Through the years, through the decades, as he was striving to become more successful in his life, my father replaced connection and intimacy with the pursuit of success. He believed in my interactions with him, which were far and few between. My father believed that he could create deeper connection with people by becoming more successful. And so he obsessively focused on being successful, obsessively focused on becoming more successful instead of connecting with the people that were directly around him. And look, some of the stuff that I'm going to say in this video, it may ruffle up some of my cousins, it may ruffle up some of my brother and my sister. I'm not really going to speak on behalf of them. I'm not going to speak on behalf of them, but I'm just going to keep it real and I'm going to keep it straight with you. I'm going to just speak the truth. All right. And I'll take radical responsibility for the fact that this is my experience with him. At about 13, I stopped seeing my father. So he moved, my mother and my father divorced when I was 7. At 13, my father left. At 13, I stopped seeing him, visiting him when I lived in DC and visiting and going to Baltimore. So after 13, basically, we would only see each other maybe on Thanksgiving or Christmas every other year. Even though we didn't see each other that often, his presence still lives with me. Obviously, I am his son. So even though we don't see each other, his essence lives with me. I carry it with me as his child. And I have done tremendous work. I've done tremendous work healing my relationship with my father. I'm talking about tremendous. I refer to him as the incredible William Donnell Street. That's the way that I refer to him in my manifesto that I literally write and read every day. So I refer to him as the incredible William Donnell. And I'm not just grateful for him because he was the semen that went into my mother's egg. That's not the reason that I'm grateful for him. Like this matter-of-fact, de facto reason. The reason that I'm grateful for my father is because I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. Literally, I wouldn't be in this environment. I wouldn't be with the love of my life. I wouldn't have kids that I am stewarding through this world. I wouldn't have any of those things. I wouldn't have any of those things if it wasn't for my father. And so I am incredibly, incredibly grateful for his presence, his intention, his genius, his brilliance, all of those different things. I am so grateful. And thank you for the condolences, Peter. I appreciate it. And I'm going to tell you, like I just said in the beginning of this video, my ask is, please do not give me your condolences, my brother. Give me your commitment. I'm sending this message to all the men that are watching this. My father died alone. My father died as a man who was obsessively pursuing success. He believed that he could create connection that he could create connection by becoming more successful. So his focus became success as opposed to creating connection with the people that really mattered. He didn't work on the stuff. He didn't heal the stuff. So he just created a generational paradigm where his father taught him how to be a man for his kids. And that generational paradigm of distance, disconnection, lack of intimacy, lack of transparency or vulnerability, lack of emotional availability, all of those different things became the pattern that my father lived into his entire life. I couldn't connect with that. I'm telling you, I couldn't connect with that man if I gave him a right hook. I could literally be Mike Tyson, still couldn't connect with him. Couldn't feel him. Couldn't feel his essence. Couldn't feel his strength. Couldn't feel his direction. Couldn't feel him. And he was too tied to the wounds of his past to transcend them, to be able to create the connection that needed to happen with his kids, with me and his kids. In my purview, his kids. And so for every man that is watching this right now, my ask of you is don't give me your condolences. Give me your commitment. Give me the commitment that you will become the man who breaks the fucking cycle. That you won't be so attached to whatever it is that you felt like happened, or you thought happened, or that you believed occurred, or that you hoped could have occurred, or your broken heart, or whatever it is, that you transcend the cycle. There are too many men that are living in a paradigm where they are literally trapped. I talked to a guy the other day. He was like, my wife doesn't understand me. My wife doesn't get it. I'm dealing with this situation. They don't understand. I'm like, dude, they don't understand because you don't tell them. You don't want to speak the truth. You just want to pretend like everything is cool, like everything is fine. And they are dying for a man who leads. They are dying for a man who gives them direction. They are dying for a man who shows up. So what I'm asking is for the men who watch this, I'm not asking you to give me condolences. I'm going to be all right. I've done an incredible job creating the environment in which my father's memory lives in me. What I'm saying is that for the people that need you, it is time to break the cycle. People are like, well, you're stuck at a ceiling. You're not reaching the goals and the dreams and the objectives that you want to reach in your fitness and your business, whatever it is. I'm like, dude, you're not lacking strategy. You are emotionally stunted. That is emotionally stunted. And that pattern that you live into, that cap that you are running into, that invisible ceiling that you are running into, that is proof that you need to break through that. There are so many, you are welcome, my brother. There are so many people, so many men who are sacrificing their families to protect their ego, sacrificing their families to wear a mask, sacrificing their families to keep things up, to hold up the house of cards. I don't give a shit how much fucking money you got. I got ultra high net worth clients. I got clients making 6, 7, 8, 9 figures, whatever it is. Not 9 figures, but 8 figures. And I'm saying, maybe 9 figures, but the idea is that in this context, there are so many men who are afraid to be seen, afraid to speak the truth, afraid to live in your fullest expression. And I'm telling you, your woman wants it, your kids want it, because what you are going to leave them with is not a legacy. I promise you that. You will not leave your kids with a legacy. You are going to leave them with questions. Unanswered questions. And the unanswered questions that you leave your children with are the things that they try to figure out as they continue in this life. If you just tuned into this, my father died on Monday. It was May the 4th. Do not issue condolences, even though they may be well-meaning. Do not give me condolences, my brother. I am asking for your commitment. I'm asking for you to stand and to walk through the fire that you have not walked through, to traverse the land and the terrain that you need to traverse inside of your emotional world, because your kids and your family need it. I am so grateful for mentorship. I am so grateful for the love and for the guidance and for the direction and for the catalyzing that has occurred within me that literally puts me right here with you. Literally. And what I'm offering is that there are so many men who are not even on the trajectory. They keep going, living on the BMW hamster wheel. And just FYI, the BMW hamster wheel is an ineffective pattern cycle. It just has really nice rims and a really nice house and maybe, you know, some nice little features here and there, but it's still a wheel. It's still a loop. You're still living on the BMW hamster wheel. Running in the same circles, doing the same things, keep hitting the same blocks, not breaking through the same cycles, not breaking through the same paradigms. And you're like, what's going on? I need more information. I need more strategy. My brother, you don't need more strategy. You are emotionally stunning. Your future depends on your courage. I'm asking for your commitment. I'm asking for you to go all in. I'm asking for you to be a man of alignment and a man of integrity. I'm asking you to stand in the fire that your father didn't stand in. I'm asking for you to speak the truth that your kids needed to hear, that you didn't believe was even possible. I'm asking for you to commit to being the man who actually says, you know, when we talk about the idea of protecting your family, who do you think you are protecting your family from, my brother? I'll just do this real quick. I ask guys, I'm like, do you believe a man's job is to protect his family? They go, yeah. I'm like, great. Has anybody broken in your house in the past 24 hours? They go, no. Has anybody broken in your house in the past 48 hours? They go, no. Anybody broken in your house past 72 hours? No. Past week? No. Past month? No. Past 3 months? No. Past 6 months? No. Past year? No. Anybody broken in your house in the past year? Got it. Do you still believe it's a man's job to do you believe it's a man's job to protect his family? Great. So if nobody's broken in your house in the past year, who do you think you are protecting your family from? You're protecting them from you. You're protecting them from you. Who do you think you're protecting them from? The most dangerous man in your home is not an intruder, my brother. It is you. You are the most dangerous man in your home. I am the most dangerous man in my home. Not just my volatility, my withdrawal, my erosion, my pullback, me drifting away, my hiding, my avoidance. That's also dangerous, probably more dangerous. My wife used to work for CPS. She said the most dangerous form of child abuse is neglect. I'm asking for you to commit to being the leader that your family needs. I'm asking for you to chart a future. I'm asking for you to create more than just a financial legacy. I'm asking for you to actually give a shit more than what lands on the fucking bottom line. Get your fucking ass out of the damn, the bottom line of an Excel spreadsheet. There are important and critical conversations that need to be had. There are important and critical conversations that need to occur. And it takes, I don't give a shit what kind of fragility or issues that you have with the old idea around masculinity or manhood or whatever the fuck it is that you feel sensitive about people talking about. I'm just saying the world needs more motherfucking men to stand up. I don't want your condolences. I want your commitment. I want to feel your presence. I want to feel your heart. I want to feel your strength. I want to know that when your kids go out into the world, they know who they are. They know the truth of who they are. Not just some paper, some social media meme, that they feel empowered in their bodies, that they know they got somebody who's got their back, that they know the truth of who they are when they walk into this world. That's the commitment I'm asking for. I am grateful for my Father's presence on this planet. I am grateful for the fact that my Father has birthed life into me in so many different ways. And I am telling you that when you have a man who stands up behind another man who is coming up in this world, when you have a man who stands behind his woman, when you have a man who stands as a true leader in this world, I'm telling you, you are ushering in a new paradigm. You are the cycle breaker. You're the one. Even chokes me up even saying it. It would be easy to skip over this video. To just say, fuck it. Keep scrolling. Keep doing what you gotta do. But I will offer you this. If you really care about your future, if you really care about your family, if you really care about that, then brother, it is time to go all in. Like if you really care about it. Not just on like social media and care about it, not like paper care about it, but like if you really care about it. If you really care about it, it's time to go all in. We're filling the final few spots for our next initiation. If you care about it, send me a message. If you want to know more about it, send me a message. You're going to hear me talk about it a lot. The people that are if you're campaigning for something, if you're running for a cause, people need to know. People need to know. So just know that there is a pathway for the transformation that you are looking to achieve. And your family will be better off for it. Make sure you do not leave your kids with questions. Make sure you lead them to answers within themselves so they know the truth of who they are. I love my father. I love him dearly. By the way, he died on May 4th, Monday, May 4th, which is Star Wars Day. And what I realized is that I realized this a long time ago, but I realized that my father is not Darth Vader. He is Yoda. I'm grateful to have him as a teacher. And I think that your family would do well to have a teacher who is committed to the evolution of his family. I love you all. Thank you for your condolences, but keep them and convert them into commitments. Commitments to get your health in order. Commitments to get your financial house in order. Commitments to become the man that you need to be. Commitments to usher in this new paradigm. Commitments, commitments, commitments. Thank you for the condolences, but please keep them. It's time to go all in. I love y'all.